welcome to day 3 of National Podcast Post Month here on the Odd Data Podcast, where I am giving you daily tidbits of whatever is going on inside my life and my brain and all those sort of things, because, well, that's what I do, and I really need to adjust that so that it'll not come back up before, with time for me to take a breath. And I need to figure out how I can fade that down, really. How's it going, everybody out there in podcast land? Ugh. So it's Thursday. It is day 3. And I am quite tired. No, I'm not like, oh man, I'm so tired of doing this daily podcast thing already. Because that actually I'm okay with. I'm doing the daily podcast thing. I'm okay with it. I'm okay coming into my little closet studio and stepping up to the mic and doing this every day. I'm okay with that. I'm actually fine with that. My only problem is that today is Thursday. And in my week, in my work week, because if you aren't familiar, I work overnights and I work on Tuesday through Saturday. And Thursday kind of falls, it's pretty much, it's my midday, it's my middle of the week, it's my hump day. It is the day of the week that I am the most tired. And it's just kind of that thing that especially with other family stuff and stuff around the house, by Thursday, I am always just, nope, I'm too tired. I can't do anything else today. I'm going to sleep. Thursday is the day that I actually spend most of the day sleeping. I get very little accomplished on Thursday. And so throw into that, okay, well, I'm committing to doing the daily podcast thing, which technically speaking, I don't have to do it every day. If I drop, it's 30 episodes in 30 days. So I could drop a shit ton of stuff in one day, but that would mean I'd have to record multiple things in one day, and I don't want to do that. But anyway, so doing that means that I have to at least pull out a few minutes of the day to come in and do this, which is not a big deal. It's not that long. I'm so far, granted it's only day 3, I'm so far keeping them fairly short, especially by my standards. But on top of that, my youngest son stayed home sick from school today. He just, had a fever when he woke up, stomach hurting, headaches. You know how it gets. Kid's sick. And that means that I don't get to spend the whole day asleep. I've got to kind of tend to him because my wife is working. So, he's spent a lot of the day resting too because he's sick, and, give him some Motrin for his headache and fever, and make sure he's fed and got plenty of water, kind of like a plant. Fertilize him, give him some water, let him, chill, leave him alone. And for the most part, he's been okay once I got him medicated. But still means I've got to be up more and more attentive to him rather than getting to spend most of the day in bed. Or if not in bed, asleep on the couch or whatever, because sometimes I'll I'll get my coffee, I'll sit down on the couch to have my coffee, and then I'll wake up sometime around lunch. Again, by Thursday, I'm out. I'm done. So I haven't had the amount of sleep that I normally would have on any given Thursday this week. I've also been having trouble kind of getting back into my routine since our trip to Disneyland a couple weeks ago, which I know I mentioned this. Again, if you are new and you're just listening to this via the big NAPODPOMO master feed, or you haven't really listened to the show before, just before I went on that big 2-month break where I just didn't know what to talk about, I did mention that we just went to Disneyland. So I'll talk about that probably within the next few days and get into that. But yeah, this is probably the most front of mind, what am I thinking about right now, things every day. It's like, what's on my mind right now? Yeah, I'm that tired. Big yawns. Great big obnoxious dad yawns. And so yeah, today it's just, damn, I'm tired. I'm like, and it's almost to the point in the afternoon now that I have very little time left that I can sleep because I have to go pick up the rest of the boys from school soon and things like that. So I've got like maybe 30 minutes of my day left to sleep. But that's the life. I'm dad. I do the things, I'm the stay-at-home dad. I mean, my wife is staying home too, but she's, sequestered in the office having to work. But, I got to do the stay-at-home dad thing, and which leaves me less time to sleep than probably most doctors would say I need. But hey, I've been living like this for like ever. So, what's the worst that could happen? Incidentally, if I drop dead before this 30 days, don't point back to this episode. Just shh. But I think I'm going to wrap it up there. And I'm going to try and take a nap. And I've got to marinate some steaks for dinner, and then I'm going to go take a nap. But until then, no creepy music today. I don't need the creepy music today. But let's see. Let's do some applause. I'm going to figure out how I'm going to end these things. It's day 3. It's a work in progress. But I'm going to do some applause. I'm going to do some music. And until tomorrow, oddballs, maybe I'll get this music ducking timing thing so it doesn't try and come up when I take a breath. But until then, thank you and good night.